about the Warhammer is for everyone type of problems. So, first things first, Warhammer is absolutely for everyone. It's a tabletop game, it's stories, it's lore, it's a handful of video games. There's not a crazy huge amount of them. I'm speaking mostly for 40k in this sense. And there does become a point when it's not for everyone. And it's very easy to see who it's not for, because it's not for the people who come in and say, oh, I don't see this, so that means they need to appease me. Guess what then? Warhammer's not fucking for you, alright? Warhammer's for the people who spend hours painting minis. Personally, like I do. I've only been in this hobby for a year, and I've been asked about 5 times on female Space Marines. And GW should never make female Space Marines. Personally, in my opinion, I think that's a really good way to kill your main hobby base, considering the fact that most of the hobbyists are men. I'm not saying there are not women who play Space Marines. I am saying that a lot of guys do this shit, and personally, I know the first year of Warhammer, for me, I spent $4,000. You think I'd spend that much if you all of a sudden changed an entire set of lore? Absolutely not. And I'm not the only man who would fucking change that. So, you don't ostracize your base audience, and don't ostracize your people who already invested, 40 years now into your lore? Let's just not retcon shit out of the middle of nowhere and just say, oh, there's always been female custodes, and then proceed to make a mini that never sells out because you ostracized the entire custody fan base. And not only that, but they need a refresh of some sorts, because it is not very easy to get a hold of some of the Custodes models anymore. But that's not what we're talking about today. So if you want to do female Space Marines, that kind of stuff, guess what? This is a hobby. You can do it. You can totally make female Space Marines. I don't know if they're female Space Marines in a sense, but there is what are called the Maid Marines. They are Space Marines in pink dresses and shit. And I don't know if the creator of those specifically made those to be female Space Marines or not. I'm not gonna assume anything, and I'm not gonna say the creator's name because they probably don't want any part of this video. I'm using them as an example here, but this is a hobby, all right? The whole thing is you can customize. All right, look. This is a chaplain on a 3D printed jet bike, part of the Death Watch. None of this, the bike and the chaplain are the 2 things from Warhammer. Everything else I had to get done. This is another Death Watch thing on another jet bike. There's so much stuff. Like, this is a captain with jump pack. That is a part of the Death Watch that has a Xenos blade and has Death Watch iconography in some places. It's like, you just see the hobby and say, it's not inclusive, and then fucking try to ruin it. And those people are the people that will ruin the hobby for everyone else, and it'll become more bland, and it'll become less about like it'll become more bland in the sense of, for example here, do you know how easy it is to get a hold of Death Watch shoulder pads for Primaris Marines? Because they don't fucking make them. And GW, in their ultimate wisdom, takes down every 3D print store that might even think about selling an STL for them. So you can't even get them through that. GW doesn't make properly sized ones until they made these ones. And guess what? You can't buy packs of these ones. So actually, no, those are 3D printed. I don't have one that's on my desk. I'm fucking pissed now. God damn it, this is a shitty way to start the morning. So if you're trying to force shit on Warhammer because inclusion or diversity or what the fuck ever, go fuck yourself. Kindly go fuck yourself. Because first of all, if you want to talk about diversity in Space Marines, they're not fucking human beings, okay? They're not. They're simply not. They have 3 lungs and 2 hearts. Last I checked, I've only got one lung, or I'm sorry, I've only got 2 lungs. I got 2 lungs, I can breathe fine, and 1 heart. So, kind of makes them not human. Not only that, but skin color is not a thing for Space Marines, okay? It's technically a thing for salamanders, because when they go to their home planet, their skin turns charcoal black. All right, I'm not talking like African American black. I'm talking jet bike color black, because of the radiation from their home planet being close to their sun, I believe. I'm not a super huge lore person, but I believe that's the correct statement. So, other than that, Space Marines can totally change their skin color at will based on whatever planet they're on to make it so they don't get Space Marine skin cancer, I believe. They can control the melanin in their skin. So skin color, really not a thing for Space Marines. You can make them whatever the fuck color you want to. You want to make them blue, make them blue. Who the fuck cares? All right, these are your minis. You spent your fucking money on them. Don't tell me how to make my shit. All right, if I want to make some fucking pale ass vampire looking motherfucker, I'm gonna do it. All right. So simply, Warhammer truly is for everyone. Until you want to force your shit onto other people, then it's not for you. And you don't belong in this fucking hobby. Don't tear this shit down for the rest of us. This has been around for 40 years. All right, I don't want to see this shit die in my lifetime. I've only been in it for about a little over a year and a couple months. I love this shit. Yeah, I'll fight for this shit, motherfuckers. Don't fuck with me. I'm sorry. This video is charged hard into problems of Warhammer things that were way before my time, and hopefully does not continue. Don't force politics into a fucking hobby, 1, and 2, chill with other people's shit, man. If I want to make fucking purple Space Marines, guess what? Nobody's gonna really fucking care. All right. If I wanted to make an all-male, quote-unquote sisters, I'll say sisters of battle group, no one would say. People would say it's not lore accurate, but you know, do whatever the fuck you want to do, homie. No one's gonna fucking care. All right. If you want to do something that is different, you do that shit. I totally forgot to paint something on this mini. I totally forgot to paint the chest. How did my stream chat let me get away with that? All right, sorry. This has just been a little rant. I've been kind of fuming on this. Sorry, because I know some people don't like the whole politicalization of anything, and this isn't really politicized at all. This is more of me just being fucking irritated about this stupid fucking dumb shit that people are trying to force on other people about a hobby, about toy miniatures. All right, these things are toys, and if you don't spend your money and consistently build them and spend hours upon hours of painting, coming up with cool designs, whatever, kit bashing, whatever a lot of people do, then fucking leave people alone. It's as simple as that. I don't want to do the whole thing like this where I talk about this kind of stuff, but I might have to if it really comes down to it. If it comes down to making the hobby totally different than when I joined the hobby, and which was literally a year ago, then I'll fucking fight you in the streets. And to people who have subbed and been part of streams, I'll hopefully see you guys tonight. Bye.